Well, shall we start again? And where are we at? This is Mount Ormond. The Garden of Joy is a very difficult map for Killer. And there's really no good 3-gen that I'm aware of. So we have our first chase. It's a Rebecca. See, they're already on gens. Look, they spawn right on the gen. Could have made it a bit more fair. Come on, man. Did you see their perks and the way they were playing? What do you mean fair? I was at a disadvantage. You saw how fast they did 3 generators? They could have easily, like, that could have easily went the other way. They kind of allowed that to happen by grouping up and being so altruistic. They got overconfident. That's what happened. Usually down one, then go back to the gen or hunt. Or on them back to the gen. Well, you have to understand the MMR that I'm at with Nurse is pretty high. Like, yeah, sometimes I'll get like babies. It just happens. But generally speaking, the MMR that I'm playing at are really good survivors. They're hard to chase. Oh, this guy killed himself on hook? Yeah, see, maybe this is different. This team might be, oh look, see, 2 gens already. This guy killed himself, so he threw the game. Right? If he didn't do that right there, lost the morale and just quit. I almost had her there. I just didn't swing. But look how this survivor runs. Watch the pathing, right? I come down. They make every turn possible. Break line of sight. We'll double back around this rock. It's like you have to... Each survivor, you have to basically try to learn their patterns, and some of them don't have patterns. So look at that. I didn't even see that. I didn't even hear him drop that. See how perfectly timed that was? Like, these aren't babies. He jumps in front to take a hit. Like, everything they're doing is strategic. It's just that one of them killed themselves and threw the game, and they might still even win. So they're only at a disadvantage now because one of them quit. If that person didn't quit, they probably would have another gen done by now. See, I don't like that though when they... I mean, at the very least... I mean, it would have been better if they DC'd, because at least if they DC'd, then a bot would replace them. But they literally just killed themselves on hook. My blink failed. I couldn't get up there. Sometimes your blinks will get blocked if something's in the way. I'm actually undetectable right now. Not anymore. They touched the gen. DC timer can be so long. Once 30 minutes raging against... Yeah, well, I guess, but if that person's gonna quit, it's like they should be the one that suffers rather than the people that they just... I can't even hook this person. Than the people that they just abandon the team, right? Like, there have been so many times I wanted to DC from a game just because I didn't... like how it was going. Or I was being tunneled hard or something like that, right? But I would stick it out for sake of my team and at least try for their sake. And then, to my surprise, a lot of those games where I felt like, oh, I just want to kill myself on hook or something. Like, I don't really DC. But there are times where I felt like I want... Dude, look at that! He did it again! This guy is an expert at the flashbang timing. And he had that so perfectly timed. It's the second time. I didn't even see it coming. Because he did it like around the wall. And I had her here and I come around the wall. It's like boom, flashbang in my face. But there have been so many times I felt like, not so many, but there have been a lot of times I felt like, oh, I just want to kill myself on hook. Get out of this game. But for sake of my team, I stay. And then it's interesting, a lot of those games turn around and I end up escaping as survivor. Or for some reason the killer becomes like friendly and just lets us live or something like that. I guess they take pity on us or something. For whatever reason. This guy and his flashbangs. How many more you got, buddy? Is he the one? I think he's the one. But you see the pathing, like the pathing of them in general is like if I were to go on a account that's like a newer account with Nurse, like somebody who doesn't play Nurse, I would just dominate. No perks, no add-ons, because the survivors don't know what they're doing against Nurse. But here he comes with his flashbang. But I don't think it's going to work this time. But at the higher level, they know how to counter it. Just target him like it's personal. You can't... You have to realize, though, that, like, the things that they're doing, there's a lot of different reasons. Some are doing it to be toxic. Some are doing it to have fun. Some are doing it because it actually works, like it helped a teammate. Some are doing it because they have a challenge. Not everything they're doing is personal, and a lot of times if you take like the teabagging and stuff personal, you'll get like tunnel vision on them, and you'll actually throw the game because they're trying to get you to focus on them so that their team can crank out gens. So they'll teabag you and then they'll run to the other side of the map. Look, see? Look at this guy, bro. Alright. It's personal now. It's personal. You were right. He's getting targeted. And she was in on it. She had to be in on it because she stayed in the basement and waited there. And I was going to be like merciful to her. I'm thinking like, oh, she gave up. I'm not going to kill her. But it was all strategic. It was all part of their plan. Unfortunately for them, the other person killed himself on the hook because where'd this guy go? He just disappears? Where did he go? Someone else has to die. I'm sitting here thinking like, you know, I feel bad for her. I don't want to tunnel her out. But I think she was in on it. Why was she just standing there? It was all a setup. Expect the unexpected. I mean, with this guy now, I expect everything. White. Around the rock we go. See the pathing? You can't predict where they are. They break line of sight. They go around the big rocks. And then they double back. But he walked into that. I messed up my blink. So when you have a rock like this, you want to get up on top of it. So you have like all this view where you can see. It's so much easier. Well, you brought yourself to a hook. That works. Another gen pop. Look at this though. Even with someone dead early on, they're still down to the last gen already. And it's all because of Super Jake over there. But the problem is they 3-gen themselves now. So they really messed up here. Good team, especially considering the one person killed himself. Yeah. But they messed up. Oh, they got hit with reassurance. But the problem is they 3-gen, so I don't think they're gonna... See, now for me to leave, you're gonna say camp hook, right? But for me to leave makes no sense, because there's a gen there, a guy on a hook right there, and then I got a gen over there ahead, and then I got a gen over there. And if they want to get this guy, they gotta come get him. So why would I leave here? Where am I gonna go? Other side of the map? Look for the imaginary survivor? Look for the imaginary gens that aren't done? Or do I just make them come to me? See how they both came? At least I get injures on them. Oh, look at that. You see his jukes? Perfectly timed. Again! He's good. He's a comedian too. Alright, I'm just like whiffing now. And then he's gone. Where did he go? He's all the way down there. Look at that. But we don't follow him because it's like you said, like it's personal. Look at this. And in that amount of time, they did all this. Right? So we don't chase him to the other side of the map like he wants us to. We chill over here at our 3-gen. And we make sure that we don't allow them to do any one of these 3-gens. Because the second they do one of these 3-gens, they're all out. Undetectable, but I'm on the hill, so... But he wanted me to chase them. They're all injured, so what I think they're doing now is probably just meeting up and healing each other right now. They're resetting. They're all healing each other. And in the meantime, this gen can regress. I'm undetectable. I could probably go creep up on them if I could find out where they are. Just don't know where they are. I would imagine they're not near. But let's go up here, right? There they are. Okay, they're headed right back to the gen. And good thing you guys healed up. Now, okay. They're probably trying to run me this way so that the Dwight is on one of those gens. Oh, you messed up. No, I messed up. I didn't have a second blink. Like, don't get me wrong, this guy would be really fun to chase. But if I chase him... I lose the game. I lose the gens. That's the problem. I want to chase him. But... it's a very small window of time that I have to chase him before I lose a gen. See? This one's over here cranking again. And you can see from the scratch marks. Let me wait till I get Trail of Torment back. And I get nowhere to hide. So we have to kill someone. And this might be the guy. Oh, the DVD whimpering audio. It keeps happening to your killer after you use the ability to move around. That's the nurse's power, is that the price you pay for it is fatiguing. So I can do one blank, and then a second blank, and then I go into a fatigue state. Ah, caught you that time, buddy. Didn't expect that one. Now it's personal. Now we have a little more time to chase him. Although Rebecca's gonna go on the gen, but at least there's only one person. Is he in this locker? Yeah, he's trying to head on me. No. He's in this one. Yeah, we know your shenanigans. Is that how it's gonna end, Jake? You think Rebecca's gonna save you? Should've just left him on the floor there. I feel like if I hook this guy, he's gonna kill himself on his hook, and then she goes for Hatch, which is fine. But I'm not so sure I want to end the party so quickly. I feel like just, yeah, see, she does the gen. That's fine, we knew she was going to do that. I wonder if he's got anything special, like Unbreakable. Right, she can be Mori, but he can't. He's actually never been hooked yet. So, let's say, what do? We put him on this hook, which is right by the door. It doesn't matter because there's no progress on the door. I do like watching other nurse means. So, here's the thing. Do we let her unhook him? So we can still, like, mess with him some more? Or do I just Mori? Do I just Mori her right in front of him? She's not even wiggling. Now we just smack him around a little bit. Mori in front of him. Have kids first. She's not even wiggling. She's gonna wiggle. You guys want to come in here? You want to come in the gate? You could thank Jake, Rebecca. I did this for Jake. It's not personal, believe me. There's nothing personal about it. So, good game, well played, good luck next. Oh, the Jake, I don't think he can read it. I'm not gonna lie, man, he was good with his firecrackers. His flashbang, whatever. He has a Chinese firecracker, he has a flashbang. The diversion was funny, he threw it right in my face. Quick and quiet, and head on. He was good. They didn't really bring much. She brought a brown med kit, or Dwight did. They brought that map. Light adrenaline, off the record, deja vu. Made for this. Resilience, the meta. Off the record. Resilience, made for this. You're always going to see this right here. Made for this, resilience. Until they nerf it. But this guy had a fun build on. He was funny. I like him. He probably thinks I hate him for what I did to him on the hook, but I actually liked him.